and that is a 3 series of books, teeming with microbes, teeming with fungi, and teeming with nutrients. The author's name escapes me at the moment, but I will link those in the description. I've read all 3. They're fucking amazing. As far as books go, they're probably one of the best, and I've read some pretty crazy shit, man. But basically, what they go over is plants in their root zone create this little thingy thing, right? And this is going to be simplified for everyone out there. So the plant itself creates a thing that attracts like bacteria, certain species of bacteria or whatever it is, specifically, and then sucks it up, recreates it, if I'm not mistaken, and then basically kind of propagates its own bacteria and shit, and then that goes out. So the root's here, the bacteria's here, and it goes out and gets nutrients like way over here that normally the plant roots wouldn't be able to get. And so they create this kind of symbiotic relationship. And there's a bunch of other like small beneficial creatures that we can't see without microscopes that like are absolutely crucial to basically killing off and eating the stuff that would stress, harm, and, you know, kill your plants and pests and stuff like that. You need the beneficial creatures back if you want to combat the pest species that you're dealing with in your garden, you know, and that starts in the soil, basically. And if you use all these crazy chemicals and pesticides and stuff like that, you know, even if I'm not mistaken, even concentrated neem oil is enough to kill your microbes and shit. And if you kill all the little creatures by the root zone, even the ones that the plant itself is trying to propagate, then you're not really doing yourself any favors, you know what I mean? So, and there's other reasons why you won't want to like use anything like that, and there's tons of other videos out there kind of on that subject if you're interested. And I think the books themselves kind of go over that. That's why you hear a lot about regenerative farming. That's a tongue twister. But basically, so you want a healthy living soil food web, and this is for like outside usually. Like inside you want it as well, and I talked about using a compost tea to kind of do that to your indoor plants, which I think is cool. I just did that recently, and the plants seem a lot more green and happy. I don't know. But anyways, so you want to leave everything alone. You don't want to like kill off all this crap. And if you have a lot of pests, ways to deal with it is like interplanting stuff. So say you have a problem where your tomatoes get eaten on by all these caterpillars or whatever your issue is. Cabbage, you know, you got the cabbage white caterpillars, you got all this, you got slugs, right? You got to get rid of that shit. Garlic and if I'm not mistaken, onions. Any kind of like pungent smelling plant deters these insects. So like I think rosemary, you know, basil, I'm pretty sure basil is a pest deterrent, you know what I mean? So what I did is I got an old clove of garlic from the store, and I just planted one bulb like every 4 feet on the outside of my garden and other areas. And very small little plant. It's easy to pop it in there, and it takes away all the insects you don't want there and brings in the stuff that you do want there. And I think that even works for like deer and rabbits eating your stuff on your property and stuff. You know, you just want some little aromatics, inner species, you know. You just got to get a little creative. You use nature to combat nature, you know what I mean?